wake the streets up. Yeah, yeah, okay, wake the streets up. Okay, come on, okay, wake the streets up. Yeah, yeah, come on, wake the streets up. Yeah, yeah, okay.
Good evening, everyone, and happy Friday. Welcome to your BossFM Evening News with Jalisa.
And it's Jesse.
So even though it's only October 9th, but it is spooky season and things are getting really scary really fast, okay? Because on Thursday, Michigan federal and state officials announced that 13 people were charged with domestic terrorism plots to kidnap Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer. The kidnapping plan included overthrowing multiple state government officials because they believed they were violating the U.S. Constitution. 6 people were actually charged for conspiracy to kidnap, and the other 7 that were charged by the state were associated with a militia group called the Wolverine Watchmen. Who are these guys? According to CNN, the individuals in state custody are suspected to attempt to identify multiple home addresses of law enforcement officers in order to target them, make threats of violence, also instigate civil war. They're planning and training to operate an attack on the Capitol building of Michigan and kidnap the governor of Michigan.
Okay, well, hopefully this is a better transition to some lighter news. So you know the Box of Champions Wheaties cereal box, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, well, guess who's on the cover this time?
Who?
Okay, it is power forward of the Los Angeles Lakers, LeBron James. I know how much you feel about him. Yeah, see, I already know. So aside from the front cover of LeBron James dunking with his right hand, on the back, if you were to look at it, it's actually a picture of his I Promise School with students, staff, and LeBron James himself. The I Promise School was something he started a few years back where he gives at-risk students a chance to really just go to school. Not only do they go to school with LeBron at LeBron James School, but they also get their college tuition paid for. And that is one of the requirements that they do have to go to college in order to receive that tuition. So congratulations, LeBron James. He's winning a lot of stuff.
2020 is a great year for Black film, right? We're seeing a lot more Black screenwriters, more Black cast, more Black production, and now we're seeing new Black horror, right? So I'm not personally a fan of scary movies, but Black scary movies, definitely going to tune into that. So I feel like it's only fair that we share our favorite new Black horror movies with you guys. So I have 2 of them, okay? Starting off with Remy Weeks' His House, premiering on Netflix October 30th. A South Sudan couple comes to America, escaping a war that they endured over there. The American government places them into a halfway house where they endure a spiritual war with the Sudanese spirits that they call the witch that actually followed them from their land and tortures them in the house that they live in.
Nope.
I can't wait to watch that. It sounds so scary. Can't wait to watch it. The next movie on my list is a Paramount production called Spell, casting Omari Hardwick from Power, love that man, and Loretta Devine. First of all, let me stop there because Loretta Devine in a horror film, what? She usually plays like the sweet grandma, the sweet auntie, the neighbor that cooks your food for you next door and brings it over. But she plays like a crazy lady in the movie. Let me tell you guys about it. A man and his family crash a private plane on their way to his late father's funeral. When the man wakes up, his family is gone, and there's an old woman that finds him. And when she does, she gives him a voodoo doll that controls his life. So throughout the movie, he tries to find his family and detach from the old woman and her voodoo-ness. But will he escape? Will he survive? I don't know. I'm going to tune in October 30th when it drops. What about you, Jesse?
Oh, definitely. I saw the trailers for both of those movies. Man. Okay, so since we're still on the topic of movies, let me just nerd out really quick because I'm not all about sports. So Benedict Cumberbatch is set to reprise his role as Doctor Strange in the new upcoming movie of Spider-Man 3, starring Tom Holland, Jamie Foxx, who's also reprising his role from The Amazing Spider-Man 2, where he played Electro. So a lot of people are starting to come back, and you're starting to see a whole bunch of characters come in, come out, and we're already in phase 2 because, everybody saw Avengers Endgame where, everybody knows what happens because if I talk about it, I'm going to start crying. I already know that for sure.
Yeah.
So John Watts, the filmmaker behind Homecoming and last year's Spider-Man Far From Home, is in the director chair for the third time of this installment. So this movie is now still partnered with Sony, even though they had like a whole contract dispute early in the year. That's already forgiven. The date has been set to December 17th, 2021. Although the date might change due to this whole pandemic, we might never know. But the movie's still going to come out, and you can already book it that I'm already going to be there.
Well, I definitely want to end the week with a highlight of Meg Thee Stallion, because just like Aaliyah is more than a woman, she's given me more than an artist, okay? Because she does a lot. Constantly, she uses her platform to build the confidence of others in her community and her fan base. And that is a great representation to see from a Black woman, So on Thursday, she posted on Instagram that she will be partnering with Amazon Music Rap Rotation to create the Don't Stop Scholarship. The scholarship will be awarded to 2 women of color up to $10,000. They can pursue any degree in any field, and it will be anywhere in the world.
All right, guys. So that is it for your Friday evening news. Make sure to tune in Monday evening at 8:30 p.m. for more news and updates. And don't forget to tune in for Monday's morning show at 10:30 a.m. for more entertainment and news with Boss FM.
And if you'd like to rewatch our shows, as always, they will be available for replay on the Boss FM app and all of our social media platforms. But thanks again for tuning in, guys. It's Jalisa.
And it's Jesse.
We'll see you guys later. Have a great weekend.
Let's go, Lakers.
Yeah. Come on. Break the streets up. Yeah.